Hey everybody, so this is part of the die cutting series of videos. This is the Blind Visionary Publications 2.5 by 3.5 poker card size dies. And this is a set of cards that I'm prepping actually for GaryCon. These are for an Earth Carl scenario called Scrap Metal that I'm going to run there. And what I'm trying here today is an alternate card stock and everything. So we have this thing set like this, and this just simply feeds in, and if it goes well, it will go right in like that. And it does the cutting. And so what you do then, if I can get this off without ruining too much. So if you look at the cards, they cut out nice and clean. But what I'm actually looking at is these blue lines, which are the underlying template. And you can see that at the top and bottoms here, they're actually doing really well. But to the left and right, I need to shift everything about 1/16 of an inch, except for this one over here, which has gotten off. And so knowing these things in the general position with a little note that says this side reads title die, so these need to read in the same order right here and here. That allows me to customize the Indesign template that I then lay the cards and all the art on and everything and stuff. This little inner dotted line here, this is the area out of which we should never print. But it's the area that's the kind of an acceptable boundary. And obviously all this would get turned off on the final card design. So that's where I'm at. This just will come right up, and that's scrap. And then we have 16 or 12 new cards. So this is all gear for the little poor convicts. They're assigned gear at the beginning based on their position. But you can see here, if you look, if I can get this off, that this down under here is actually where the knife is. And so this rubber prevents you from hurting yourself. And then these are little spring, what they're called as pins that allow me, they're alignment pins for the paper. And that's it. So that's how we're working through things with this. I've got a couple more tests to do and a couple changes possibly to cardstock to figure out what cardstock we'll be using going forward for Smoking Worm Monograph 2.1, and then we'll evaluate whether that went well, and if it did, we'll just carry that cardstock standard for everything. But in the end, you end up with some really nice cards. Both sides came out really good, and so that's it. Stop.